Hi, I'm Maria Randolph with Maria Randolph Photography, and came up with an idea of doing a series of interviews with few of my friends and actually anyone who can contribute to our program. And today we have Danielle with us. Hi, Danielle.
Thank you for having
um, of course, absolutely. So, in few words, Danielle, can you just say a few things about yourself for us, please?
Sure. So I'm a mom of three. I have three daughters, one in college, a junior, and an eighth grader. A wife to a busy husband, and a fitness and health coach who enjoys empowering women through health and fitness.
Yes. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Your posts, your daily posts are just so inspiring.
Hmm.
So as far as our seniors, could you mention how important it is to go outside for just a few minutes?
Sure. So I think, especially with the times that we're facing right now, we sit at desks for most of our day. Even when they are in school, we're in desks for most of the day. And I always like to say that desks destroy our mobility. They shorten our muscles, and we have back issues and all sorts of different things because we're sitting. Our bodies are meant to move and work and be challenged. And so I think that physically it's important to get outside to combat those things, of course. But on the other side of that, I think mentally mindset is everything. And when we get so focused in on one thing, it does kind of destroy our mindset as well. So just shifting our perspective by being able to go outside, a change of scenery, fresh air, is an important piece to maintaining a healthy mindset and maintaining a healthy body. So just that little bit of physical activity, as well as, the change of perspective, is good for us.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Just the constantly changing schedule, and it's online, it's today's in school, and I completely agree. Just
Right.
5 minutes to go outside, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah. And
Perfect.
vitamin D, right? We need
Yes, of course. And
it.
we live in such a beautiful state with
Right.
the sun almost, we get sun almost all the time. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. Any suggestions that you could give, not only our teens, but us adults as well, with our busy schedules and actually changing schedules for some good food alternatives, how to eat better?
Right. So, I guess everybody is different, but for myself personally, I went vegetarian when I was 13. So, nutrition and the way it fuels my body has been really important to me from a young age. And I think that we're busier than we ever have been. Our foods are different than they've ever been. And it's so easy to go through a drive through
Yes.
and eat something quickly, right? So our schedules are crazy. I think that being prepared is so important. And I know that, we think that a drive through is convenient and we think that that's the answer, but it's expensive, one. So if you can be prepared, you're going to save money. Eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive. It's more about being prepared. What you have on hand, and I have a dancer and a softball player and a college student who, still pack their lunches. We still take healthy meals when we're going. And then we have things that we take with us to make sure that they're on hand. So, when my dancer goes to her studio for 5 hours in the evening, she makes sure that she has, a peanut butter, sources of protein, fruits, just the things that she needs to have a quick snack that will fuel her body. And instead of, I'll drop you off Chick-fil-A, I'll pack you a lunch. And so I think it's just about being prepared, having those things in your home, cleaning out your pantry, learning to read labels, and then really processing the effect that the food is having on your body. So, recognize how you feel at your sport or at school when you've eaten something kind of crummy, but it's quick and convenient, as opposed to when you've packed something and you have healthy alternatives, how that makes your body feel. Really recognizing that it does make an impact on how you feel. And then being sure to have like plenty of water, drinking enough, eating, when you're hungry and not out of boredom, are really important parts to, fitting it into a busy schedule. So my biggest thing through all that is have a meal plan, have a plan, and be prepared for, what your week looks like.
So that was great advice. I agree with you, Danielle. It's the preparation. It takes time to prepare, but overall it will save you time, because if you
Oh,
have all of that food prepared in the fridge, or you have the snacks in the pantry that are ready to go whenever you're going to school, to I mean anywhere, or even sitting at home actually, because we sit at home so much that
totally.
instead of grabbing a bag of chips, just cut up the fruit, cut up the veggies, and just have that as I
Even look for alternatives to chips. Like in our house, instead of buying regular potato chips, we'll buy like pop chips, or the kind that are like the different potatoes, and just looking at what kind of ingredients are in, there's always a healthier alternative, I guess.
Yes, yes, read the labels, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
If you turn that bag around and you cannot pronounce the things you're reading
Right.
because you have no idea what it means, it's not for you.
Yeah. And I think there's like really great alternatives that you can have. Even you don't have to sometimes cut the fruit. You can do like dried mangoes. They're
Yeah.
quick and easy. And so dried fruits. And, I think the big picture is being prepared. It does save you money and time.
Being a mom of three, like you mentioned, one is in high school and one is in college already. What is like your words of wisdom to our seniors this year, and even your daughter, because she will be a senior next year, right?
Yeah.
What,
Hmm.
how to deal in these difficult times in pandemic? What are few words you can tell them what to do, and that would be great.
Yeah. I think, as I've watched my oldest, Olivia, transition through into college, and I'm watching my middle daughter transition that junior year into her senior year, I think my best advice is to see the big picture. They get wrapped up in, college, where they're going to go, if they're going to move. And I think it's a really stressful time. Everybody's asking, what college are you going to go to? What are you going to do? I think that we need to just focus on the bigger picture. So nothing lasts forever. This phase of life doesn't last forever. And so I guess my best advice would be to embrace it and enjoy it. Because it is an exciting time. There's lots of big decisions being made, lifelong decisions being made. And I think that, I wrote out a list of a few of the things I would recommend, but one is maintaining balance. Maintain balance by having a hobby, not stressing over SATs and all of the things that are coming and that you're going to have to do, and decisions that you're going to have to make. Maintain balance by having hobbies, like you said, getting outside, balancing your schoolwork and managing your time well so it isn't a big stress, and just enjoying the process of where you're going and what you're transitioning through. My second thing would be to ask for help. As a first time mom doing it last year, we didn't grow up in the US, so we grew up in Canada. College looks different. The way you get into college looks different. And I think asking for help, seeing the college advisors at the school, being prepared and being open to what they have to say is very helpful.
Mhm.
And then I think that just knowing your vision and what's important to you, maintaining, your priorities and keeping your blinders on for your goals. So it doesn't matter what Sally's doing, and it doesn't matter what Joe's doing and where they're going, because I feel like we live in a world where we compare, and that's not important in the long term. Really try and think of, where will I be in 5 years, and what do I need to do today to get there, or take steps to getting there. So, keeping your blinders on your goals and on your vision is important, but be sure to be open to asking for help And it's okay not to know everything. Ask for the help, maintain the balance, and then really focus, like we've talked about throughout this whole thing, on maintaining your own health physically and mentally. And this whole transition through these stressful times feels a little bit easier.
Yes, very, very, very well said. It makes a whole picture. Absolutely, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, perfect. That was amazing. That was my
Hey.
first time doing this interview. I was so nervous, I have to say. But can't thank you enough, Danielle. You
Hey.
inspire me daily, and I know your daughters look up to you the way, like I haven't seen a daughter look up to a mom. You're their
Oh, thank you.
inspiration, and thank you for your time this morning. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Bye.
Bye.